Hey guys, by the way, we were doing this midstream, but well,
Here we are.
things,
I'm apparently joining now.
things got
I
brought
didn't
up.
even know this was a thing until 10 seconds ago.
I'm surprised though, but anyways,
I didn't even know YouTube podcasts were a thing.
and podcasts really are just a collection of things, but who cares? Anyways, with okay, so I'm gonna say it. So, someone made a mistake. I forgave them by now because they didn't know better. And
They're spamming the chat with Chess. So.
wait a minute, you guys will be able to see it.
Yeah, they're hyper fixated on Chess apparently.
And
I
actually,
mean, I'm not gonna blame them. Sometimes you just have that special interest you fixate on.
yeah, like me streaming. Anyways.
Honestly, I feel like at this rate they're doing it just to get a laugh.
Anyways.
Now they're yelling at Nightbot.
I don't know which one that is. Oh, that's my Discord one. I wonder if my YouTube one. Anyways, this is about my mental state. My mental state has been semi-stable, semi-not. Let me explain. So, I can be very quick to anger at times, as we should all know.
Yep.
If you're a fan of my channel, you should know I can be quick to anger at times because, well, everybody has their moments.
Yep, and sometimes there are certain things that just, trigger anger.
Yeah. And, truth be told, I get very triggered about, like, people talking shit about my family. Which, if anybody knows me, it's like, if you haven't known, my dad died a long time ago. I remember the date like the back of my hand, unfortunately. Actually, no, that's probably fortunate for me, because, hey, it puts some comfort to my mind. Believe it or not, yeah, it brings some comfort, knowing barely anything about the man. Like, okay, listen, I was 2 months old. I was like 2 months old, dude. I knew nothing. I know nothing about the man. Like, Dad was an amazing person, I've been told. And also, slightly... he was a genius man, but also... not at the same time. Apparently that's the best way to describe him. But anyways, beside my point.
You could say he had certain things that he was super knowledgeable about, and certain things he had no idea. Gee, that sounds familiar.
Oh, no, it's more like this. My dad was genius at almost everything he did. He was also just, very, very, funny. Let's just put it like that. From a story from Mom, by the way. Apparently, Mom was starving from her work, after work. She asked my dad to put water on the stove so she can cook pasta. Apparently Dad put the water there, never turned the stove on. Like,
Sounds like something I would do. You just don't trust me in the kitchen.
Yeah, no, it's apparently something that Dad did a lot.
The reason why I make a joke about some of my characters being bad at cooking is because I am.
It's apparently Dad was a complete ditz. Let's just say he also apparently one time did this. Apparently one time he sorry, I'm phrasing. It's not easy. So one time he was told, well, he was making a PC. But he built it,
Yeah.
but then he didn't plug it in. And he thought he had to he thought he had to redo it.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah. It's kind of like one of those things where you get off the phone with someone and then go, "Where's my phone?" It's like one of those things. I do that all the time. It's the rare times I actually do talk on the phone. Which is usually with my family.
Yeah, but apparently he was a ditz. But that's what made him special, apparently. I wish I got knew.
Yeah. I never really got to know my grandmother on my dad's side. She died when I was just a baby, so I never knew her. But I've heard so much about her.
Yeah. But the point being, there's a reason I get so triggered when people talk shit about, well, my dad.
We drop in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was working on Nightbot.
Fair.
And also, another thing I want to point out is streaming is a career, like, not a career, a passion for me.
Yeah.
I love streaming with all my living being.
Yeah, you said it right, Shy 11. Even though they're God, they always look down on us from that to make sure we have a good life.
Yeah, that's true. And also, I want to go to my philosophy real fast. Well, how I see the world. I see the world as just a random roll of events. It's chaotic.
I always see it as, yes, it is chaotic. Yes, it is. Things are unexpected. But some things are just meant to be, you know?
Yeah, but it feels like it's a random roll of events, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Just as a decent example, my best friend I mentioned earlier. Want to know how I met him?
How?
I ended up moving schools because we moved. And he was in my class. That's how we first met.
Yeah.
Just completely by chance, I met my best friend of, gosh, how many years? I mean, how old was I in first grade? The point is,
Things are random.
yeah, I can only imagine how different my life would be without him. Like, it just, like, things happen by chance that just feels like they're meant to be, you know?
Yeah, so it basically comes down to my belief of things are
I
random.
don't believe in destiny, but I believe in fate, kind of thing.
Yeah, I can kind of get it. Like, chat, guys, that might sound completely controversial. It really isn't.
Mm-hmm. Destiny is always predetermined. It will happen the exact way. Fate is, while this one thing is supposed to happen, how it happens depends on how the dice is rolled.
Yeah, and, well, The dice have not been rolled in my favor, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Well,
I haven't had that many good rolls with the metaphorical dice either. Gosh, this is getting very philosophical.
yeah, well, that's kind of how I work.
Kind of how I work too. I mean, you know how cryptic I can be.
No, this isn't cryptic, it's just
I know, but philosophy and cryptic kind of can go hand in hand sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on being more cryptic sometimes, but...
Yeah. I mean, I gave you some decent advice. You don't even have to go all the way with the cipher and stuff. Just
I'm sorry, oh yeah,
mysterious.
there are some things I do want to get off my chest.
Mm-hmm.
I love making ciphers. Okay, so I'm not gonna mention the school by name because I want that school to be protected.
Yeah.
But
You don't want to give too much identifying information.
oh no, this was not the school I go to currently. Nor was it my previous school before I transferred there.
This was a while ago.
Middle school.
Ah.
But, well, the middle school that I transferred to. Because believe it or not, I have a track history of transferring.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Me not being normal, quote unquote.
Society sucks.
Yeah, they didn't have the tools necessary to deal with my...
I was almost sent to a specialized school for that, but I managed to get out of it by ending up going to tech school instead. I was much happier at the tech school than I think I would ever be at one of those schools.
Trust me, if you went to mine, oh boy, you would be in a... You would have a bad time, kiddo.
Like, I just kind of knew of the horror stories, and I knew I would probably not be happy, and I would be separated from, you know, my friends.
But,
I ended up going to tech school with some of them, and I think it turned out for the better because of that.
But back at my old middle school...
And that's why I have a rubber duck collection.
Back at my old middle
Okay, for context, my coding teacher at the tech school started my rubber duck obsession.
But anyways, back on topic, basically. Back at my middle school, I had I care about the Sparrow a lot. I can say this because it's not their real name. Miss W. God, she was amazing. Like, my Gabe cipher. If she could decode the thing really goddamn fast. I believe my most complex cipher back then. It took her like 30 minutes. And I was dumbfounded.
You haven't found someone with that same interest in it as you. Like, I do try with your ciphers, but
Yeah,
like,
I know, and that's...
it can be a bit tedious to decipher, but like that's kind of the nature of ciphers.
But, a thing that
They can be fun though, so I do try.
Jake, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna bring this up. Back when I sent you a +1 cipher...
Come on! Really? A +1?
No, yeah, he said it took him like 30 minutes to decode the first word.
Dude, ciphers are built off of patterns.
It was a +1. I even gave him the decoder. Bruh. And I've actually learned a bit about myself through my ciphers. It's a way of my coping. I cope with ciphering. Remember Tempest?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Remember when I asked you to send him one of my ciphers?
Yeah.
That was my way of coping.
Sorry, Chad, it's just making me laugh.
Yeah. Hey, that's promoting my drawing channel.
Still kind of funny to yell at Nightbot because Nightbot can't hear them.
Anyways, but I've learned that time and time again,
I mean, I say that, but I totally do the same thing sometimes.
I will tell you this. Time and time again, I've learned that drawing, ciphering, all that crap that I do is a coping mechanism for me.
I get that.
My
I've always used drawing as kind of just to bring my characters to life, you know?
for me, it's more escaping from. It's not escaping, but more trying to take my mind off things.
Yeah, trust me, I get it. Why do you think I roleplay so much?
Kind of like
acting
me.
acting and roleplay to an extent has been part of my life for as long as I can.
Yeah, but no, but
so.
like when I can't, that's why I draw so much. I can't. That's the thing. I like ciphers. I like. The reason I stopped being cryptic is, well, any cryptic messages were not even ciphers. No one cared. And so I stopped. Hell, I even made a whole decoding section in my Discord server, believe it or not. Gave up on it. No one gave a shit.
I also feel like you would probably love helping other people deciphering ARGs.
Yes, I would love that, actually.
Yeah. There's actually a server I'm in that they're currently trying to decipher a couple Minecraft ARGs.
If it has to deal with like, oh hey, it's just letter for letter and just, I can figure that shit out pretty well.
Yeah.
As long as I have a bare bone minimum, well, as long as I have some thing to work off of.
Yeah.
I
can send you the channel for the Minecraft ARG that got me interested on that Discord.
Yeah, honestly, I want to create another ARG, just, I would have to make sure people are interested.
Yeah, kind of one of those things where you have to attract interest.
But I'll figure out.
ARG channels are kind of hard to set up because of that.
Okay, what the fuck? I couldn't build.
I've actually seen a channel that what he did was he started the channel out as just like reviewing like horror games and stuff, and then transitioned.
Could you get your bot to revive me? Thank you, God. Bill, just. Bill, okay, sorry. But listen, I've tried so hard to be who I am. Deep down inside, art just is not better than art. Sorry. I have, and also, if you haven't noticed, I'm not strategic. I'm a guy that goes with the flow. As me and Dusk say, the characters write themselves.
Yeah, no kidding. I've kind of mentioned this before, but there are facts about characters that even I don't know. And I'm the one that created some of these characters.
Like me.
Also, that's the channel that. It's a currently ongoing ARG.
Yeah, but with me and I actually.
Later, I can send you the entire Google slides that collaborative worked on.
Okay, just focus on
made a couple contributions.
Focus on the mental state video.
Sorry.
No. I'm talking to myself because But anyways,
Like a good example of the characters writing themselves, Sphera. She was, even as C, she was never really going to be a proper character.
but
And now here we are.
yeah, and please, you think I plan out my streams? No, like I have
No,
a
you
general,
just go with the flow.
and that's kind of why the Sonic channel goes so well.
Yeah.
Like the Sonic channel goes so well because I follow Sonic's philosophy in a way.
Yeah. It works out well.
Because as he
And
stated,
there's not too much crazy crossover shenanigans going on.
sorry.
No offense, but
No, okay, and listen, it was my only way to cope at the time. It was my only way.
it's fine.
I wanted
It's
the
fine.
Chara games. I
Yep,
missed
seriously,
them.
it's fine.
Trust me,
I
they.
mean, hey, it kind of connected up the lore, and who knows what could happen in the future from it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, it helped me establish a current arc going on.
I missed Counter. I just missed the Chara games. They're my boys. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, if you saw in the IDW comics how Sonic explained his morals and everything,
Yeah.
you would understand that's how I flow. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
No, like, seriously. I'm willing to just chalk things up to a rough start. Like, how many times have I done that?
A few.
Few, come on.
Opal and Sunny I designed to kind of contrast in their own ways.
Let's face it.
Like, Sunny is much more close to Sonic's philosophy of
No.
being able to chalk stuff up to a rough start and all that.
Yeah.
She's very forgiving with second chances sometimes, except when she feels like this has gone too far.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am in a way.
But on the other hand, if you want a second chance from her, you are going to have to work for it. That's why she was so surprised by the others giving her a second chance.
Yeah, but that's the point. Guys, we don't write the characters kind of like how we don't really.
Like, I will say, the direction Opal's characters went in, I did not expect.
And,
Like, this is yet another time where she has went in a direction I did not expect from her.
but
I love playing her just because she continues to surprise me.
But there's a connection here why I'm talking about it. We don't, as I see it, we don't write ourselves, the world writes us.
Yeah.
In a way, it's more complex. But to sum it up, we have, as I see it, the world has more control over our influences, our interactions, everything. It can be infuriating.
I mean, for goodness sake, we met just solely by chance.
Well, and I love that we met. And also,
Yeah.
oh my, I got hit hard.
Dang it. Yeah, I also got hit very hard.
Yeah, I'm dead. Just know this. The world, I'm just running up from here. But
Yep.
the world is random.
The world is chaotic.
And there is one last thing I do want to talk about. And people that are not neurotypical it pisses me off when someone stereotypes them.
Yeah.
Like I had,
Society very.
like how I had one of my old friends do. It angered me.
You
To
didn't tell
no-
me about it.
It angered me to the point of me boiling up. But I think that's gonna be the end of this podcast.
Yeah, just a little video within the stream.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll try to do more podcasts. Later, down the
Okay,
line.
please stop.